The left jab is landing at will. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Beautiful counter punch. That counter shot lands. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Started off Garcia in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, something.
There's the bell for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. They block the jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter lands. Another scoring shot there. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Started out Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. They exchange punches. Perfect counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally. Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you flip and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter punch. Nice counter shot. Talk about Garcia in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to it. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel and that will...